everybody, and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk about the new moon in Capricorn. So the new moons are like when new beginnings are happening. They are fresh starts, new opportunities, and new energies arrive that the universe kind of wants us to start to focus on. So it draws our focus away from whatever it was on and brings in something new for us to focus on. The new moon in Capricorn is on January 13th of 2021. It's going to be very intense. This new moon, it's connected to Pluto. So it's connected to Pluto, which is all about like intensity. So every new thing that you're fixing to start, you're going to be like super intense about. It's also about like shaking things up with your career. Pluto also makes you want to like not give up until you like reach your purpose. And sometimes that means like doing something, shaking things up. So I feel like that could be a message for someone. But this new moon is connected to Venus, and this will have you like searching for all the extra time you can find to actually do stuff that you like. So not like not necessarily work unless you absolutely love going to work, but like your hobbies, your time with your family, your loved ones, things like that. It's going to have you like really making extra time for those situations. I do feel like Capricorn, Cancer, and Aries are going to feel the intensity of this energy the most, just because of the, it's also based on too like where your, where those signs fall. So it's more like the sun, moon, Venus, rising. Like if you have Capricorn, Cancer, and Aries in those signs, you're going to be affected mostly by those. So today I want to do a surprise pick a card on the new moon in Capricorn, because the new moon in Capricorn is going to have us really focusing on like our deepest desires, like our true purpose, where we really want to go. And it's going to give us these new energies are going to come in, and it's going to give us like really creative vision, like a really creative way of figuring out how to attain these desires. So I want to do today's pick a card on that. We're going to do love and career for both. So what I want you to do is, I've had the 3 moons here going while I was giving you the information. So I want you to pick the one that has like drawn your attention the most. So we're going to have, this one is going to be just the clear, like white, golden full moon. This is what they call like the hot moon. So it's going to be like fiery red moon. And then this one is going to be like the blue moon, like it's the blue moon. So I want you to pick which one of these drew your attention to the most. And then we're just going to go ahead and jump right in and start the reading. Alright, so I'm going to, if you pick group 1, I'm going to put these aside right here. So group 1, for your love life, what this new energy or what the new focus is going to be on, you have a pleasure. So pleasure sometimes is like, okay, I think I'm just going to lay them out and then we'll go over them. So you have pleasure, the energy that's coming in with this pleasure with a new moon. You have a man holding a heart. Alright. And then you have the Hermit. The Hermit is how this energy coming in is gonna benefit you in your life. And then this is gonna be 9 of Cups. You have 9 of Cups is gonna be the creative vision that the universe sends you so that you can attain this desire. Alright, and then for work or career, and I do want to mention, like, work or career can mean, it doesn't necessarily mean somewhere you go. A lot of people work from home these days, and it also can mean, like, when I talk about people that are in your circle, your environment, or like if signs come up, specific zodiac signs, that doesn't necessarily mean have to be someone at work. It's someone your career is like someone, what your main focus, like what your passion, what you're driven to do. And sometimes that can be your family. So your family could be under a career here too. So I just wanted to mention that for someone. But you have power. And then the energy that the power is bringing in, you have thinking man. All right, and then how this is going to benefit your life, you have the Page of Wands. Nice. And then the creative vision that the universe will send you to be able to attain this desire is 10 of Swords. All right, and the Moonology Oracle and Angel Answer Guide, we will put those out last, but I want to jump right in. So pleasure is where you can see, so pleasure is where you kind of like go through life and you're going through all the things and you do your daily routine and you kind of like forget the things that make you happy. You forget to do things that make you happy. So I feel like if this is for someone that's in a relationship, you are maybe more focused on your partner than you are for yourself. And pleasure is just saying that you need to start finding things that make you happy, not necessarily. I'm getting that you can't pour from an empty cup for someone there. And then the new energy that this is bringing in is man holding a heart. So for a lot of you, this could be a new relationship coming in. Man holding a heart is like a new person, a new love energy coming in. But for ones that are not single, if you're in a relationship, man holding a heart also means that your partner, your person, starts to maybe like think about your pleasures more than they did before. Like maybe they're trying to help, they're more sympathetic, they're more empathetic, they're more caring, they're more loving, they're more helpful, something like that. So I feel like that's what this new energy is coming in. And then how it's going to benefit you, you have the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about like you're gaining knowledge. You can see in the Hermit, like there's a light and he's, wow, the lighting is really bad. Okay, so there's a light and he's searching for something. And so with this coming in as how it's going to benefit you, I feel like you learn something about yourself, maybe about your love life, your relationships. That gives you some sort of like awakening, some sort of like aha moment, something like that. And then the creative vision that the universe is going to send you to be able to attain these desires, because this is what your desire, this is what you're wanting out of your love life. So the Nine of Cups, one, I want to mention, it's a wish being granted. So it's possible that you could have been wishing on this for someone. Like if you're single, you were wishing for this particular type of person. And that energy is coming in now and you feel like your wish has been granted. For others, this could be like a spiritual relationship, and I say that because you have the Hermit and the Nine of Cups here. And the Nine of Cups, you can see, like, I hope the light is, you can see that like the light is like beaming out of her, like it's just shining straight out into the air. So I do feel like it's some sort of, it could be that this relationship is causing some sort of spiritual awakening for someone, or it could just be that you really wished really hard for this situation, and now that you see it coming in, it's really giving you that like driven passion. All right, and then for like career, you have power. So power is all very much about like you're getting your power back. It is the full moon card in my Queen of the Moon Oracle, and it's about like how important it is that you are cautious about where you send your power, and that you're cautious about who you give your power to, that kind of thing. And then you have the thinking man. That's the energy that's coming in with this power that the new moon in Capricorn is bringing you. The thinking man is where you're coming to some sort of understanding. And I do feel like that is what's happening, because you have the Page of Wands, and that is how it's going to benefit your life, this energy coming in. And the Page of Wands is like where you're starting off on a new journey. She's getting ready to take off. Page of Wands is like a spiritual journey, or like a new spiritual path, something like that. So I do feel like you're getting your power back. And wherever this new energy is coming in that's bringing your power back, it's giving you some sort of understanding. And then how you're going to be able to get this understanding and get your power back and be able to start this spiritual journey, you have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is all about like having to put something to rest. You're done. It's completely finished. You've completed some sort of like really painful cycle, and it's time to like move on. But when I seen this Ten of Swords, I immediately seen this like really big bright light that's coming off of her here too on the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like whatever, this could be for someone that's experiencing like a spiritual journey of some sort. This could be like a soulmate relationship, spiritual, whenever there's like spiritual in your love. It could be like a twin flame, soulmate, something like that. And then just some guidance, some angel answers from your angels. You got romance. I do feel like this has something to do with a romantic situation. The card does show like two people like sharing their light, like their light, right? Like it's more than just their love, it's their light. So I feel like whatever this relationship is coming, it is a really deep relationship. If this is someone who, like, this is someone new coming into your life, this is like your soulmate. This could also, I want to say, this could also be like a twin flame situation, but it's like a deep soul connection here. And then if this is like you're already in a relationship, you're realizing this new energy coming in that's helping your person, and this could be that it's helping you also. It's helping you be more loving and be more kind and more compassionate and show more empathy. I feel like it's spiritual. It's also showing you that whoever you're doing this for, if this is you or someone is doing this for you, it's a deep connection. It's a deep soulmate. They're going to have a big impact in your life, and it could potentially be like I really quickly seen like the infinity sign, so it could be like a forever kind of situation. And then a Moonology Oracle message. All right, group 1, you got conclusions are within reach, the full moon eclipse. All right, so I do feel like this new moon is really going to bring in a lot of answers for everybody. It's going to be really intense. I think a lot more intense than a lot of the people that study astrology thought it was going to be originally, but we're here, and that is what's happening. So I hope this message got to its intended receiver, and I hope that it helped you give you some guidance onto the new energies that's coming in for the new moon in Capricorn. All right, and then we're going to go straight into group 2. All right, so if you picked group 2, what new is coming in for your love life? You have the hot moon extremes, and wow, you have the energy that's coming in with that hot moon is the goddess of the moon. So wow, group 2. All right, already seeing a lot of passion. How this is going to help you, this energy coming in, how this is going to help you and benefit your life. You have judgment, and then a creative vision that's going to come to you, that's going to help you attain these desires, because this is what you're desiring. You have the Knight of Swords. Okay. All right, and then for career, and I mentioned in group 1 that career doesn't necessarily have to be like where you go to work at. Career is what your main drive is, what your focus is, what you get up for every day, that kind of thing. A lot of people work from home these days. A lot of their family, they're surrounded by their family all day, whether at home, work hours, everything is all combined into one. So this could be something to do with like a family situation also. So I just want to mention that. You do have a new beginnings. It's the new moon, which is, we are doing the new moon reading. The energy coming in with this new moon, you have adjacent possibilities. So new beginnings is bringing in different possibilities. And then how this is going to benefit your life, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And a creative vision the universe will give you to be able to attain these desires. You have the Page of Wands. The Oracle guidance cards I will pull at the end. I want to jump right in quickly here because I'm totally seeing something. Okay, so extremes is where number 34, it's in my Queen of the Moon Oracle, and it talks about how it's a time where this hot moon is teaching you to be calm in extreme situations. But when I seen this card, as soon as I flipped it over, it's number 34. That could be significant for somebody. But I do see, like, you see the red fiery moon outside. There's a book here, but it looks like a man, sweat running down his back. So you do see, like, I do like a lot of red, so it's like a lot of passion, fiery passion, that kind of thing. And then you have the energy that this is bringing in is Goddess of the Moon. And Goddess of the Moon is all about your intuition. It's where you kind of take control of your emotions. It's where you start to understand things. And your intuition is really, really heightened. And then how this is going to benefit, this energy is going to benefit your life. You got Judgment. And Judgment, you can see it's like where they're being called. Where you're being called for a higher purpose, like a higher calling. You can see the people, like they're blowing the trumpet, the angels blowing the trumpet, and like the people are down there and they're like, you know, they're ready to go. They're ready to do what their purpose is. It has to do with your purpose. And then the creative vision that's going to help you attain these desires, because again, that is what you're desiring. You have the Knight of Swords. And so the Knight of Swords is like where you take really intense, you don't quit, you keep going. You're, it's like a really fast, really intense, like you're not driven, you're really driven. I feel like that is what's going to happen to be able for you to attain this. And I just want to say very quickly, with the extremes, the passion, it does talk about like chaos. It talks about how like you're learning to be calm in these situations. And then with like Goddess of the Moon, the intuition, the heightened intuition coming in, the being called for a higher purpose, and then like driven passion is what's taking you. Twin flame all over that situation right there. Deep soulmate, deep twin flame, deep love, but you're coming to some sort of understanding. You have intuition. Twins are really having like telepathy is a big, it's just really opened up for the twins, for really everybody, for all of humanity. So you're really feeling like a lot of intuition. You're feeling a lot closer. There's a lot of like oneness, like we all feel connected to everyone. Being called to a higher purpose. Twin flames is a higher purpose. It is a journey where you are teaching the world unconditional love, no expectations, in a form that the world has never experienced before, and not in a way that is socially, I would say, acceptable. So it is very much where you're being called to a higher purpose, and as twin flames, you are driven there. With the universe pushes you, right? Like you are twin flames are here to carve out the path for everyone, and I do feel like the universe pushes you to do that, and that is really what is happening here. And then career, you have new beginnings, and I just got to that this situation, this journey could have caused like the kickoff to this new beginning. And adjacent possibilities is the energy coming into this new beginning. So adjacent possibilities is where you can see like there's a hallway with different doors and windows, and it's just telling you that whatever your goal was, like we all have one end goal, right? Whatever our end goal is, there's different ways, there's different roads, there's different paths that can lead you to that same goal. So it's not saying you necessarily have to change your goal. Your goal can stay the same. You just need to understand that there's different doors that could be opening up to you right now, and not to miss those opportunities. And then how this is going to benefit your life, you have that Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is about being very resourceful. She knows where to get the things that she needs. I noticed too when I flip this over that it's not excessive. She only has around her, it's literally just what she needs. Like she's not excessive. This isn't like it's not like I just feel like she's very resourceful, and she doesn't need a lot to be content, be happy, and she knows how to get the things that she's wanting. Page of Wands is like the vision, the creative vision that the universe is going to send you to be able to attain this desire. And Page of Wands is one, it could be like a kickoff to a spiritual journey. that I do feel like this spiritual journey has already started here with this situation. I know that the new moon is bringing this in, but I feel like this has already started. Maybe for this person, you didn't handle the when twin flames meet, it's chaos. It's such a, it would take the whole video to talk about, but it's just such a important time when they meet, and such passion and like not like a knowing, like an understanding, like you feel like you've known this person forever, and you just will do things to extremes for this person that you wouldn't normally do like for other people, or you probably never like did or behaved that way in your life before. And it's with this card coming up, it does talk about how you're taking control of that situation and like you're becoming calmer. And I do feel like it's because the intuition that just came when that great conjunction happened, it really brought the twins a lot of intuition, a lot of peace in their soul, where they could actually feel their twin with them all the time, and a lot of like telepathy. So I feel like it's just a calmness here. Like this is really, you're getting some sort of understanding, and you're learning that it is for a higher purpose. And then with the new beginning at work, I do feel like it's just telling you that if something, because remember I said Pluto at the beginning of the video was going to shake up your career. If something is shaken up and you do have to start a new career, just understand there's different doorways opening for you. You can take a different path, though still receive the same goal. You're still wanting to be in charge of your pinnacle. You're still wanting to be in charge of your things. It could take a lot of creative, I do see like her creative, like an orb around the wand that she's thrown up in the air, and of course the wand is creativity. So this could be like some sort of spiritual, it could be maybe like a spiritual job, or like a spiritual purpose, or your job could be something to do with your spiritual purpose, something like that. Alright, and then group 2, angel answers, guidance. You got it's up to you, and I do get that very much because you have the Knight of Swords here, you're very driven, and the Page of Wands here, again, you like starting a new journey, a new spiritual path. And then Moonology Oracle to help with like emotions. You have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Alright, so if that is a twin flame journey, pride and ego is very much a situation. That's something that the twins learn through the journey. So if it is like pride and ego holding you back, it's clearly just telling you to surrender, go through the journey, understand it's going to bring you better than what you ever had before. You're going to come out more resourceful, more spiritual, and just less prideful and more spiritual, I feel like. Alright, group 2, that sounds like a beautiful reading. And I'm just going to jump straight into the last one, which was group 3. So group 3, the new moon in Capricorn is bringing you for love. You have a waxing crescent, the path. Okay. And the energy coming in with this path, you have broken heart. How this is going to benefit you, you have the Ace of Wands. And the creative vision that's going to help you attain this desire. Wow, you have the Six of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to lay them all out, and then I'll go over what they are. For career, because we're doing both, you have the blue moon, so the unexpected. You also have energy coming in with this unexpected situation. Career too, I just want to say, doesn't necessarily have to be like your work where you go somewhere. A lot of people work from home. A lot of readings where people are discussing like certain people or like certain signs. Career could be like your family, because you're at home and you work with your family, and you know, it could be a teamwork kind of thing, a family work kind of thing, or it could be like you're just surrounded by your family because you work from home. So I just wanted to mention that for somebody. But expect the unexpected. I feel like that is coming in the career situation here. And then door to personal healing and happiness is the energy that's coming in with this unexpected situation. how it's going to benefit you. You have the King of Wands, and then a creative vision that the universe is going to send you to be able to attain these desires, because this is, again, what you desire. You have the Nine of Wands. All right. And then the Moonology Oracle and Angel Answers will pull last, just for some guidance. But I want to jump right in. So the path in your love life that's coming in, the path is all about like new paths are opening up to you. Like a new direction is opening up to you, and that is what's happening. The new moon is bringing you new energy, and it's sending you on a new path. So this could be like a new relationship coming in, and I do want to say, like with the ace coming in there and the victory, I do feel like this could be group 3. If you pick group 3, this could be like a new romantic relationship coming in. And this new romantic relationship, the energy that's coming in with that, broken heart is where a heart is healing. Something has broken it. You see it splintered down the middle, and then it has like a teardrop on the bottom, and you can see like here it's mending, it's starting to heal. Down here you can see the crack is still open, and then there's like a tear, or you know, like there's, to me, would be a teardrop coming out the bottom, but it is drying up and it is mending. So I do feel like someone has a new like love energy coming in, and it's healing a broken heart. How this is going to benefit you, it's a new beginning. So you have the Ace of Wands, so a new beginning that the universe is giving you. It could be like a new creative adventure, some sort of like journey where you're having to use like your creativity, something like that, something like hands-on, I'm feeling. And then how you're going to attain this desire, you got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about a victory, where you're like victorious. But I'm feeling like what's happening here, this could be, if there's not a new love energy coming in, this is like someone who is maybe, like, if you've been on a certain path and your path is changing, like if before you were all about someone else and now you're about yourself, and like you're about healing your own heart. I am kind of picking that up for somebody, and how you're going to do that is and be victorious. You can see like the spotlights. See the spotlights, like I'm sorry, the light, like shining down on her. Like she's clearly in the spotlight. The focus is on her. So I do feel like if this is for someone where it's just saying that you are going to focus on yourself, and that is how you're going to mend this heart, and this is a new beginning for you. And then if this is for someone who's like already in a relationship, it could be that there has been some sort of pain in this relationship, and the universe is granting you this new beginning to be able to heal both of your hearts. Because I am getting like two sides, two people, two pictures. So be able to heal both of you. And you're going to do that by focusing. I'm kind of, again, I got this with, I think it was group 1, like pouring from an empty cup. You need to put the focus on you so that you can heal yourself, so that you can heal your relationship. I feel like that is for someone. And then your career, you have expect the unexpected. So something is going to happen. At the beginning, I did talk about Pluto and how it shakes up career. So if you do, something does happen that really, you know, if you just all of a sudden decide I'm not doing this job no more and I'm going to go do this instead, just understand that that energy coming in with that is going to bring you personal healing and happiness. And I want to say too, if this is for someone who's like going off on their own, whether like this is a divorce or separation and they're going to like take care of themselves kind of thing, they're taking that energy on into like their career. So everything is being focused on them, and they're able to like heal themselves. And that is like the doorway that is giving them that personal healing and happiness. And then King of Wands is about like bravery, having to be really courageous. But it's also about like leadership. It's about leadership and like being able to manage things or people or something like that. And I feel like if this is like a job where all of a sudden there's like a management position offered to you and it's really shocking to you, you were going to be able to do this, and you are going to be able to attain this desire just by doing what you've been doing. Like, you don't even have to do group 3. You don't even have to do anything different here. The 9 of Wands is where, like, you don't give up. To me, she's, like, standing there, and she's, like, guarding her field, like, her property, like, her gate. And I feel like it's about not giving up. So you didn't give up, and that's how come the universe is kind of giving you this door to personal healing and happiness. Alright, and then, okay, yeah. So, angel answers, you got recovery, and I do feel like someone is clearly going through some sort of recovery with the broken heart and the healing, and personal healing and happiness. So, I feel like this reading is specifically group 3 for someone who's just recently went through some sort of recovery. Whether this was like a relationship recovery, you recovered from some sort of broken heart, or this could be like a recovery of like just healing yourself. I'm getting that a lot, like just you're putting the spotlight and healing yourself. And then Moonology Oracle, wow, you have show the world of the real you, and it is the full moon in Aquarius. That is beautiful, beautiful reading there. Someone for group 3, whoever picked pile 3. Alright, I feel like that is the rest of the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everyone really, I know this new moon is going to be really intense, but I hope everybody is really open to accepting all these new energies, because it's just the universe really aligning us on our path, on our purpose to where we need to be. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.